Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 21st day of July 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can check out the availability of the American Silver Eagles and the premiums for those Silver Eagles. But before all that, huge shout out and a big thank you to each and every single one of our channel members. Really appreciate all y'all's support, and we will be doing live unboxing videos for channel members. Also, our live streams in the morning will be half open to everybody, and then the last half of the show is going to be for channel members only. So let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com, and I found something amazing. I'll show you here in a second, but everything looks a little bit flat here this morning. Gold's down $7.40 to $19.73, even Steven. Silver down 4 pennies to $24.93. Platinum up 55 cents to $9.72.35, and palladium up $3.15. But look at this. They got rhodium, they got copper. Oh, but it gets better. Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Dow Jones, crude oil. That's kind of a bummer. And then the dollar. There you are, folks. That's probably why the metals aren't popping, is because the dollar is getting stronger. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle that looks like the total right now is $40.32. If we do the math, the premium for that one is $15.39. And could the premium get lower? Maybe, but only, I would imagine, if the United States Mint has more bullion sales to those bullion dealers. And we have no new tale to tell, even though we're 20 days into July and only about 10 days left of the month. Yowza. And they do update these sales totals every weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully we see some numbers in there this afternoon. Now, this just came out. Whoops, not this. Not that. Nope. Let me just go ahead and go back to the July 20. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I don't know what I was doing. This is it. This is a press release that just came out yesterday. This is the United States Mint announcing designs for the 2024 American Women Quarters Program coins. All right, here we go. The United States Mint is pleased to announce the designs for the third year of the American Women Quarters Program, authorized by Public Law 116-330. This four-year program features coins with reverse tails, designs emblematic of the accomplishments and contributions of trailblazing American women. Now, folks, this is a four-year program, and I think this makes this particular coin program very special. Just ask coin dealers about the America the Beautiful quarters or the state quarters. 10 years, is that really, that's a long commitment to buy a lot of product from the United States Mint. And let's face it, before the year 2020, the United States, well, actually 2020, I would imagine, they had so many products for the American Beautiful quarters. They had uncirculated quarter sets. They had circulated quarter sets. They had the 3-coin quarter sets, and so on and so forth. But the Mint, ever since the end of 2020, they've been cutting back on all of their product offerings. In fact, one of the most regrettable ones that they have cut back on is just the individual San Francisco business strike American Women quarters. It was a bummer in the summer. But you have to make do with what you got. Now, let's keep on keeping on. Beginning in 2022 and continuing through 2025, the Mint will issue 5 quarters in each of these years. The ethnically, racially, and geographically diverse group of individuals honored through this program reflects a wide range of accomplishments and fields, including suffrage, civil rights, abolition, government, humanities, science, space, and the arts. The 2024 coins recognize the achievements of Reverend Dr. Pauli Murray, the Honorable Patsy Takemoto, Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, Celia Cruz, and Zitkala Shah. As stipulated by the public law, the Secretary of the Treasury selects the women to be honored following consultation with the Smithsonian American Women's History Museum, the National Women's History Museum, and the Congressional Bipartisan Women's Caucus. Now, for 2025, folks, we should be getting those coins, at least the honorees, the names of those honorees shortly. Generally, probably about a week or so, or 2 weeks after this usually drops, the mints will announce those honorees. And I really do hope, and I'm praying that we do see Tina Turner for one of the last 2 quarters of 2025. She was more than just a performer, at least to me anyway. Now, it says here, I'm honored to announce the designs of the 2024 American Women Quarters program, said Mint Director Venture C. Gibson. These beautiful designs recognize achievements of the extraordinary women and add to the Mint's rich history of telling our nation's story through enduring examples of numismatic art. Yeah, I like the way she said that. That just gave me chicken skin. Woo! The 2024 reverse designs. I got a little excited there. I got to calm down. The Secretary of the Treasury selected the final designs in accordance with the design process, which are available here. Line art of the designs available here, and I will show you all of them. Now, the first one is Reverend, I don't know why I mixed that up, Reverend Dr. Pauli Murray. Now, designed by Emily Domstra, Artistic Infusion Program designer. Now, I don't think that she's going to be in that program much longer. I think they're going to probably give her a raise or maybe a new position. I mean, she could even be the chief engraver someday. Sorry, Joseph Mena. But let's look at the facts here. She's already designed 2 coin of the years. I mean, that's just phenomenal. Who does that? Now, this depicts Reverend Dr. Polly Murphy's eyeglass framed face within the shape of the word hope, which is symbolic of Murray's belief that significant societal reforms were possible when rooted in hope. She's not wrong there. A line from her poem, Dark Testament, that characterizes hope as a song in a weary throat, is featured as an additional inscription in the design. I think that's phenomenal. The included inscriptions are United States of America, 25 cents. That's awesome. The Reverend Dr. Polly Murray and E Pluribus Unum. Now here we go with the next one. The Honorable Patsy Takemoto Mink was designed by Bess Aiken, the Artist Infusion Program designer there, and then sculpted by John P. McGraw, United States Mint metallic artist, definitely one of the heavy hitters there, depicts the Honorable Patsy Takemoto Mink holding her landmark Title IX legislation. In the background, a view of the U.S. Capitol building prominently features the South Wing, home to the U.S. House of Representatives, where Mink served in Congress. And it doesn't say how many years, but that would be nice if they did. The lace she wears represents her home state of Hawaii. The included inscriptions are United States of America, Patsy Takemoto Mink, E Pluribus Unum, 25 cents, and equal opportunity in education, folks. One thing that all of these women have in common, they're all educated and they all are book smart. I mean, think about that. And what does that say about what we should be doing? We should be improving ourselves and continuing to strive to improve ourselves every single day. Now, Dr. Mary, look at this, Dr. Mary, Honorable Patsy Mota, another doctor and a reverend. Okay, so there's some stuff going on here. Now, this was designed by Phoebe Hemphill. That's incredible. Designed and sculpted. United States Mint metallic artist depicts Dr. Mary Edwards Walker holding her pocket surgical kit with the Medal of Honor on her uniform and her surgeon's pin on her collar. After receiving the award, she continued to wear the Medal of Honor for the rest of her life. And I think I would too. In your face, right? The left side of the design showcases the details of the Medal of Honor. The inscriptions are United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, 25 cents, Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, and Medal of Honor, 1865. Boy, she wore that as a feather in her cap. Celia Cruz, or Celia Cruz, depending on how you like to say it, designed and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, my favorite coin this year, or for next year, rather. Of all of the 2024 honorees, the United States metallic artist depicts Celia Cruz flashing her dazzling smile while performing in a Roomba-style dress. Her signature catchphrase, azúcar, which I think is sugar in Espanol, is inscribed to the right. Additional inscriptions are United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and look at that, 25 cents. Not alpha, but numeric, and Celia Cruz. Now, here's another really cool one. I think the Mint missed out on this particular design. This one is Zitkala Shah, designed by Dawn Everhart and Artistic Infusion Program, sculpted by Renata Gordon, United States Mint metallic artist, depicts Zitkala Shah in a traditional Yankton Sioux dress. She's holding a book, which represents her work as an author as well as her successful activism for Native American rights. Behind her, a stylized sun represents her work on the Sundance Opera, while a cardinal symbolizes her name, which translates to redbird. A Yankton Sioux-inspired diamond pattern sits underneath the sun. The inscriptions are United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, author, activist, composer, 25 cents, and Zitkala Shah. Now, the common, that's obverse, that's the head's design, has been designed by Laura Garden Fraser, and she actually won the initial design competition for the Washington Quarter, but they chose another coin design that we all know where it faces left. Now, her husband is the one who designed the Buffalo nickel. Now, let's keep on keeping on. Now, this is the U.S. Mint Learn Coin and Metal Program's American Women Quarters program right there, and it talks about the selection process. It talks about who are the honorees for 2022. We know it's 22 was Maya Angelou, Dr. Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller, Nina Otero Warren, Anna Mae Wong. Then in 2023, that's the year we're in now, we got Bessie Coleman, Edith Kanaka-Ole, Eleanor Roosevelt, Yogi Dara, and that, my friends, is going to be the coin of the year for me. And it may come off as a double-headed quarter, and could it confuse cashiers and people who tender money in tills? I think so. And the following one is Maria Tallchief, and then obviously the 2024 selections. Now, let's keep on keeping to the design selection process, and we are already past step 6. Now, step 4 was upon secretarial approval from the formal concept recommendations, the Mint will proceed to produce original quarter designs focusing on aesthetic beauty, historical accuracy, appropriateness, and coinability. I love that word, coinability. The MIT will collaborate with its legislative consultants and other subject matter experts as appropriate to ensure historical accuracy and proper representation with respect to the candidate designs. Now, step 5, the MIT will present candidate designs along with comments or recommendations from the legislative consultants to the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts as the CFA for comment and to the CCAC for review. That's the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee. The MIT will consider all comments and recommendations and modify the candidate designs as appropriate. Now, step 6, the MIT's going to present the final candidate designs along with recommendations from all the stakeholders to the Secretary for the final design selection. And obviously, as you know, folks, the Secretary has already made the final design selection. There's the hope for the Reverend Dr. Polly Murphy. There's the Medal of Honor recipient who wore that for the rest of the day. Zitkala Shah, I think that's a miss. I think these other ones are just awesome. And I will show you here what's going on with that. Now, let's go to the next step here. This is the one with Reverend Dr. Polly Murray. It's got a little bit, whoa, yeah, that's a little too zoomed in, my bad. Really interesting design here, how they put her image behind the letters. It's really interesting. I can't wait. And not only that, look at this background, how it's different, okay? This negative space here, look at how that's different than the other coins, okay? Look at that. It's a white background. This is Patsy Takamoto Mink, 25 cents, equal opportunity education, equal sunum. Really cool design. Kind of got a good vibe there. I like that. Now, the next one is going to be, yep, that's the Medal of Honor recipient, Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, and it has the Medal of Honor recipient there. And that is the right one, right? Got to make sure. Yep, there it is. Thank goodness. Now, the next one I think is, yeah, that's fun. What a great vibration, right? Look at that. Don't you just want to hang out and just listen? That's just so much fun. That is just great. It gives me chicken skin looking at how much fun that is. Mouth's open, got the mic in the hand, got the hand extended left. Got some really cool azúcar, it's just great. I love it. Celia Cruz. And then the next one, the final one, this is the Zitkala Shah. And like I said, I think this one's the miss, but it does have the cardinal, the red bird there with the diamonds over the sun. And there's some major symbolism going on here. And if they could explain to me what these diamonds are and the rising sun and all that good stuff. And then the 25 cents. However, I believe this is the one, or next one should be the one that they actually had produced. I think that's really cool. But I like the fact that they've got the violin in there. That's really cool. Now, last but not least, bam, there they are, folks. Really cool designs. What do you think? What's your favorite design this year? And I want to show you, remember how this was black on the background there, and it is great here? So it'll be interesting to see how Emily Domstra has her vision come to fruition. Right? Now let's head over to those plus ones. Bam, this is Proverbs 17:12. Better for a man to be confronted by a bear bereft of its whelps than by a fool in his foolishness. Now, I had to look up bereft and I had to look up whelps to figure all this out. Now, it says raging fools can be more dangerous than a mama bear grieving her lost cubs. A steel blade may penetrate a bear's hide, but a conceited fool's heart is armored against truth and sensible arguments. Sounds like a no-win situation. Now, over here to the 395.99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Forever Young by Alphaville. So, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you like what you're going to see, well, sub the channel. It's free. And please consider joining the membership. It's only $1.99 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. Stacker out.